Siobhan. Welcome to my channel, Chameleon Girl. In this video, I want to share with you my makeup routine, my everyday makeup routine. Simple, quick, and easy to the point makeup routine that I'm only using a few products, like a handful of products. If you're anything like me, you do not like wearing a lot of makeup, and on a regular, I personally don't like wearing a lot of makeup, but being that I am a girly girl, I enjoy planning makeup and having fun with makeup because it's fun and it's a feminine thing. So I enjoy actually applying makeup, wearing makeup, taking pictures and all that fun stuff. I sometimes just don't like how it feels on my face. So I'm going to show you guys my go-to on what I do and what I use. When I say minimum, I'm really meaning minimum, but a little goes a long way. That's my theory. Like, you don't have to put a lot of makeup on because you're not trying to really cover up. You're just trying to enhance what you already have. Makeup should be used for expression, for art, for a feminine enhancement. What else? Just to make you feel pretty. You shouldn't try to cover up too much of anything. You know, you just don't cover yourself up, just enhance what you have. So when I say minimum, I really mean minimum. So this is what I'm going to use. These are pretty long. I wore a pair already, but these are pretty long, so they're not really my favorite, but we're gonna just do fun. It's the weekend, so I'm gonna do a little fun. And normally I put these on and I leave them on for like a few days. So I am going to apply a set of these here, and I'm gonna show y'all how I do it. I don't apply the whole strip, but I'll show you how I do that. And this here, it's called Essence, and this is long lasting foundation, keep me covered. This is 200 Cocoa. Any brand I use and I find Cocoa, I always buy it, but this is something I found on Amazon, and it's actually really good. It's real pigmented and it's not really heavy, which I like. And then we have Forever, this one. I've had this brand in my makeup box for some years now, and I've re-upped on it. I really like this. It kind of reminds me of Cinema Secrets. If you know about Cinema Secrets, the makeup it's very thick and very pigmented. Excuse me. Let's see how that. So I mean, off the bat, you really don't need a lot of it, but the color is so rich, which I like. Reason being, I can keep this for a very long time. And this baby right here, I swear, it's called Color Perfect foundation stick. This is the best, and I bought this in, what kind did I get? This is a 6819. It don't say color name, it just says 6819. So, but I'll show you. This is the color I got. Let me wipe it on that up so you can actually see the color. So I got this a little bit lighter than my actual skin tone. It has the foundation on one side and the little brush on the end. And it's just convenient not to have to use my hands or a makeup blender if I just want to put a little bit and go. So I normally put this underneath my eyes. I might do a highlight on my nose, and I might do underneath my brow and my jawline a little bit. But again, this is minimum. I'm the type of girl who does not like to just see a person with makeup. You know, you approach a person and you can see that they have on makeup. You know, that you don't want that. You don't want someone to look at you and be like, oh my gosh, you got a lot of makeup on. You want someone to look at you and say, God, it looks nice, or you look nice. You know, if I see your makeup before I see you, I'm just like, oh Lord, you know. So I think it's smart to just find the correct concealer, correct foundation or foundations to blend, a nice blush, a nice lash, a nice lipstick or lip gloss. Keep it simple, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not the type of, I don't wear makeup. I love makeup. It's fun. I just don't like wearing a lot unless I'm doing some photos or something like that. Or I just want to go boom, bap, pow. You know what I mean? Black, bap, pow. But other than that, my simple thing is my everyday makeup. So I found this. Voila. Pretty, right? Found this at the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. It's like a treasure hunt there. So I love, this is LA Color. And look at this color. It's such a nude look. It matches my lips. Such a nude. Perfectionist. Perfectionist. I love, 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 love this color. And this is MAC.
And like always,
So,
every girl needs a new
MAC
color
is a
from
household
MAC.
name.
And this
We love
one's
MAC.
called World number
But look at that.
626.
Same as that color. This one has MAC has just a little more moisturizer in it than the LA. But I said, that looks like my MAC color, so boom. So I got it, of course. Not gonna do any gloss. And I found this cute little blush. Wash. You see, I like the nudes, neutrals. I'm such a neutral girl when it comes to my face. But just this little cute little roll up blush to the cheeks. You know, you can put some on the eyes, put a little chin, little nose, go. It's called July Star. Make sure I roll it all the way down. July Star blush. Oh, got your black eyeliner. I'm not doing no eyeshadow. And that's that. So with that being said, let's get into it. This is all I'm using for this look. Here, what you see me doing is I'm taking my eyelash strip and I am cutting it in threes. You know how sometimes the ends of the lash can come up and you have to re-glue it if you don't feel like doing a full set. This makes it very easy for me to cut them in 3 pieces, because if one end comes up, I can just take that off and reapply it. For me, for whatever reason, the middle of my lash always stays in put, but right at my tear duct, it always just comes up. So I found this to be easy for me to apply my lashes in 3 pieces, opposed to just putting a whole strip on. Here I am taking my eyebrow spoolie and I am grooming my eyebrows just to brush them up and make them smooth and even, so they will be prepared to be filled in. Now here I'm taking my individual eyebrow razor and just cleaning them up a little bit. I want them to be nice and natural shaped. I don't like my brows to be too thick. I don't like them to be too thin. I don't want to exaggerate the arch too much, and I do not want to fill them in too dark. I just want them to be naturally enhanced. So here I'm just cleaning them up. And yeah, for my cheek and chin area a little bit, I'm just, and sideburns, just removing any excess hair. I'm not a real hairy person, but like a peach somewhat my face can get, so I'm just taking that off. It's just a little there. Why have it on my face, right? So it's easy to take it off. Always have a towel in hand to clean off any makeup, and yes, I use this towel throughout my whole process. So here I am just cleaning the loose hair that could be setting on my skin. And now I am about to apply my foundation stick here. And I'm just taking it and lightly applying it right at my brow bone where I want my highlighter to be. And then I'm going to take a little bit, literally a little bit. This is going to act as my eyeshadow. And I'm just going to apply that right there on my eyelids very lightly and
give it some slight contour with my fingertip. When I do this process, I find it just easier and simple to use my hand. I don't really use much of a brush when I'm doing this makeup application. I pretty much just use my fingers. Here I am again adding more of the foundation stick here. Once I put the darker cocoa on my eyelid, I can actually see how much more highlight I want under my brow. So I add that on as I go with everything else. So you'll see me a few times picking up that eyeshadow, or excuse me, my foundation stick to add more to my eyebrow bone. Now here I am. Before I put on my lashes, I always do a nice little liner with my rotated eyeliner pencil, just in case I don't get it right on the crease in perfect line. I can camouflage it by my eyeliner. Sometimes I do eyeshadow, but today I do not want to use eyeshadow because I don't want to have to clean up any eyeshadow mess. Literally, this is a minimal application. This is something that I use or do when I'm just wanting something quick and easy, or I'm ready to go and I don't feel like sitting for hours applying, a beat down. So here I am adding the eyeliner. This is 100% black eyeliner. I bought it at my local hair store, and I just smooth it on just like that until I get it the way I like it. And I start at a thin line and then I go up as I apply. It's always best to start with a little bit and add on, opposed to starting with too much and then you have to clean that up and start again. So eyeliner on fleek. And now it's time to add my eyelashes. I use hair glue. I've used eyelash glue before and it just doesn't work for me for whatever reason. This glue here I found some years ago. It is 30-second hair glue, and it's antibacterial. I've never had no issues. When I choose to take them off, I use a coconut oil, and that coconut oil slides these babies right on off, and I still have my natural lashes, which I like, but this lasts forever. Like, I can keep these lashes on for a week if I choose. And when I'm ready to take them off, I just give a little oil and give a little tug and pull, and they slide right off with no problem. So here I am taking my little wand and putting the glue from the wand onto the lash. And here's one of my sections of the full lash. And I'm just going to blow it a little bit so it can set, so it won't take so long to dry. I like it to get a little tacky, and then I'm just going to apply it. Now, mind you, this is something I have to get used to doing my makeup in the camera. This is actually my very first video of showing how I apply my everyday makeup. So this is kind of fun, and yes, it is new for me, so I do hope you guys like it. And if you do, please go ahead and like and subscribe for more videos like this. It's actually fun, so I plan on doing more of these. But here I am looking in the mirror because I'm like, I cannot really see myself the way I need to put these suckers on, and I want them to be on right. So I'm just looking in the mirror to make sure that it's in place and where I need it to be. And yeah, so that's that, and it's on there, and I think it's a go. Yeah, I think it's a go. So yeah, this was kind of difficult trying to entertain you all and make sure that this is on correctly, so I might have to really practice at this camera application situation. So I'm going to go ahead and finish applying the other two parts of the lash. I'm going to try this again, or did I decide not to just try the camera and just go right for the mirror this time? I'm blowing it and applying it. skip it. I'm just gonna go ahead straight with the mirror. Okay, now that we got that part done, this is the last piece. And actually, it doesn't take me this long normally to actually apply these. It's just me trying to work this mirror out, and I was watching TV, so I was a little distracted. But I'm gonna apply this last piece here so you can see what it looks like. And again, it's just so easy to do the 3-part opposed to a whole strip. And even just taking it off to put it back on if necessary. Or if I want the end to be a little bit longer or more exaggerated, I can always just replace that with the longer lash at the end. But these were pretty long, so I got a little, extra with the lashes here. So I just skipped the idea of trying to do it in the camera, and I just put them on straight in the mirror, and voila. After I applied that last piece, I noticed that I didn't want it to come too far off to the corner, so I just got my scissors and just cut a little snippet off. That's what I'm talking about when you're doing the 3-part lashes. Thank me later. Okay, so that took a little minute, so I went ahead and applied the other side off camera, just so I wouldn't hold you guys up. Now I'm taking the eyeliner and just filling it in a little bit more. Now that I have the lashes in place. Going ahead with the corners of my eye on the bottom waterline and just applying that ever so gently. And when I do this, I'm kind of smudging it onto my lashes just so it can be kind of blurred out somewhat. Taking my trusty beauty towel and just cleaning up anything and everything that I don't choose to have on my skin. Yes, ladies, now it's time to add the foundation. Here I'm using the Color Perfect foundation stick, and I'm just lightly tapping it up under my eye. And trust me when I say a little bit goes a long way. I mean, yeah, sometimes you can get carried away with putting too much, and you'll see me removing some of the foundation on my towel as I start to put it on. Now I'm going to take my Fuera Cocoa, and like I said, it's such a pigmented foundation that me applying what I just did there is too much for me. And then I'm just taking the end of the foundation stick on the side where the kabuki brush is, and I'm just patting and slightly sliding, patting, slightly sliding. I'm looking at it now like, okay, that's too much foundation. Some people be like, girl, that ain't enough. But I'm like, okay, give me my towel. So here I'm just taking some of the foundation off of the brush and then going back in to blend.
going to give it a second to set a little bit. And right here, I seen this spider when I was looking down, so I had to stop the camera and get that spider out of my house. I think about spiders and bugs and such. If they inside the house, they got to go. If they're outside, we let them be naturally in their habitat, and they let live. But when I see one in my house, I have to smash it. So here I'm just kind of patting and patting, and slightly blending, patting. I try not to drag the brush, but I try to like pat, almost like if I'm painting a canvas, and I pat. So here I'm just going in with a little bit more of my Color Perfect foundation stick, just to do a little bit more highlighting, and then I am just going over just to make sure I got everything the way I want it to look like. This is a moisturizer stick, not a gloss. Now this is the towel. That's foundation that I took off of the brush so it wouldn't be on my face. Now I'm just taking a little dab on my finger of the foundation and adding it to my cheeks here, just to give some definition. Some would say a slight contour. Again, a little bit goes a long way. And now I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows. The way I do this is just to take the rotator eyeliner and I drag it across my hair, so I won't put too much on there. I kind of just try to feel for the hairs that are naturally there, and I apply the liner there. It's not so much a fill in. I just want to make sure that the eyeliner is touching hair opposed to my skin. And I just take my brush and start to shape. Being that this is an angle brush, I like to take the angle with the point facing up and just place it right at my nose where my brow starts going outward, and I just use it with that shape because it keeps that point there. Adding more highlighter now that I have my full face done. I'm gonna bring out this bone a little bit here. I love this. I'm definitely buying more of these Color Perfect sticks. They have all kind of different colors that I will truly invest in because it's such a convenient makeup to use and never dries out my skin. Here's my blush. I'm just gonna pat. Then take my two fingers here and just blend that in ever so slightly. And yeah. Now lipstick. This is the LA Color. Very clean and pretty and natural. Then I'm gonna take the MAC because it has just a little moisturizer, and voila, put that on. And I just want to check my eyebrows just a little bit just to make sure that I'm not looking crazy. And you guys, this is my natural everyday face when I wear makeup. And sometimes you gotta let your skin breathe in all its imperfections. So yeah, so here is the finished look. I love it. I barely look like I have on any makeup. My chest matches my forehead, and we in there like swimwear. So here I'm just pulling my hair up in a high bun or a high pony and wearing it down. If you like this hairstyle, I do have a video that I am posting of when I first did. It's probably been like a month now since I've had this up, so it's about time for me to redo and give y'all something new. So be looking out for that. But I am posting a video of me doing this hairstyle. So yeah, but this little hairstyle was so cute, and they're all braids, so my hair is resting and chilling up under the braids. And that's it, and that's all. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.
Remember, to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification button below.